Alright, I'm cutting straight to the chase. Today we're playing Skyrim. As you can see, this is a little bit different than traditional Skyrim. This is a passion project that I've been kind of working on for the last few months now in the background, where I've been modding it and trying to make it as realistic as possible. My mod list is over 100 plus mods. I don't quite remember where it is. It's been a while since I've even touched this. But my goal is to try to make this a completely different game by enhancing the mods, adding combat physics. Really, honestly, it's just remastering the game. So what I was going to do is, since I haven't touched this in a while, I was literally going to hop back on and play the intro in the game and just see where we go with it. At the same time, if my voice sounds a little raspy, I've been dealing with something for the last couple weeks. Don't know what it is. So bear with me on that, guys. But otherwise, without further ado, jump right in, and we're going to do this today. I remember when I first got this game, like years back, and I was sitting there on Christmas Day, and I got this game, and I like loaded up for the first time, and I was just sitting here thinking to myself, like, how beautiful this game was, and how just at the time, like, it was breathtaking, game changing, like, just everything. I was so amazed by it. Years later, it's amazing what graphics kind of turned into, and then now that I've added all these mods and stuff, I mean, like, look at the detail, like, look at what I've done. I only have a 3060 GPU, so I don't even know, like, I'm gonna probably tank my frame rate today, but honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, look at this. I don't know if the video is doing this justice, but oh my gosh, dude, look at the frames. It's like just stopping. It's stuttering. I don't even remember what I added. I like just went through and just added a ton of stuff. It's kind of funny, dude. The graphics are like, oh my god, dude, this is so beautiful. Like, look at this. This is crazy. I think this looks good. This is a presentable image. I like that. Yeah, prisoner. I like that. I'm just gonna remain prisoner for the rest of his days. He's prisoner. Oh, dude, look at the blood textures. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so messed up, dude. It's like just spewing out. That's crazy. Oh, that was so cool. Like, look at the mud. Look at the mud on the ground. Look at the... Oh my gosh. Can I go down? Help. Sorry. Don't take me. Oh, look at the texture, though. It's beautiful texture. Chop it! Do it! Cut my head off! My throat hurts so bad. Oh, dude. I forgot I added the sound. Look at the UI. Oh, it's so beautiful. Help. Let me in. I'm an innocent man. Dude, look at the wall, though. I gotta put this in like 4K on YouTube. Look at this. Oh my gosh, dude. This is wild. Oh, this is wild, dude. Oh my gosh, I forgot that happened, dude. Does that even damage me? Oh, what's up, Alduin? I'm more powerful than you are. Oh my gosh, he scripted like through the wall. Can I die if I like run out here? Like, is that actually possible? Will he kill me? Oh, dude, I didn't know you could do that.
Was that really a dragon? Bring us of the end times.
Here's hoping.
We should keep moving.
Oh yeah, baby.
Come on, this way.
Oh, looking good. Look, I even added like a running animation too. Oh my gosh, dude. Look at the detail in here. This is insane. But look at it. I added like, oh my, that's not supposed to be happening. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Glitches! No help. I added rolling too, but I don't know what I'm doing. And I added deadbolt. Why is it doing this, dude? What the frick is going on? If I remember, this battle enhancing mod that I added too, like, if I don't deal damage, oh, dude, the roll, I'll like lose stamina or something like that. Dude, this is so cool. With the combat mod, I believe it makes everything harder and enemies smarter anyway. There's a few glitches here and there, but no big deal. We're still plugging away, right? Never expected it to be perfect. Oh my gosh. What the frick? I can't even see. Help! My throat! I don't know, man. This is like, it still feels like Skyrim, which is You know, like usually when I go to mod games, I'll be honest, like when I mod games and stuff, I never enjoy it for the most part because I don't like the idea of like them taking away from the game. But I just never really like the idea that they take away from the like the concept of the game itself. But this still feels like Skyrim. It's just they obviously enhanced it and just made it better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like it's just better. But like this is so cool. I mean, like you look at this, like look at the textures, look at the graphics, look at the UI, look at the like the menu. I mean, this is nuts. Like the sound,
Looks like he's gone for good this time.
the stick, dude. Like look at that.
Stick around to see if he comes back.
It is so cool. The sound, dude. Like this is so crazy. I just have to say, like, kudos to all the guys who've made texture mods and like did things for Skyrim. I mean, wow. That is a view. Except that that fox just kind of came out of nowhere, but like look at that, dude. Just take that in for a second. That's insane. I mean, like look at the view, dude. Like you sit here and you're just like I don't even know. Like you just like sit here at an angle, just post yourself up. Like take that in for a second, bro. Oh my gosh, man. That is one good looking view right there. Like look at the trees. Look at the colors. Like here we go. Let me post up. Like look at that, dude. Look at it. It's really hard to like kind of raise my voice, but oh my god. Dang, bro. This is nuts. I know one thing that I'm noticing, like as I'm playing though, is I did add a texture for the ground, and it's just like I love the mud and I love the way it looks, but it's kind of just everywhere and it like meshes together with literally every little thing, and I think it personally takes away from what I did. But I mean, honestly, all I have to do is just like change that EMB or like that texture and then undo it. But I'm not really gonna let that ruin this. I mean, like look at this, dude. Like look at the experience. Like you're just sitting here. I turn my head off for a second. Look at that for a second. Like the way that the lines, the curves, like you turn around and you go up. Like look at the trees, man. Let me go down here and kind of repost up. Okay, I take that back. That's not as good as the other way, but still, you get you get the idea. Like, that looks good. Obviously, the LODs, like the level of detail, the distance, everything, I didn't obviously get that quite perfect. But we're not really focused on that. We're focused on the here and now. I never claimed to be perfect. All right. I'm not one to like go out and mod games. I mean, like I stated earlier in the video, I'm not one to go out and mod games. It's not usually what I do because I usually do like vanilla games, but when they don't take away from the game itself, I mean, I'll personally mod all day long. I mean, this is cool. I think my mod list was around like 140 something mods. Probably 75% of those are graphics and graphic enhancing of some sort. I don't really know what. The rest is just sounds and a few textures, few updates to the outfits, maybe the movement and everything else, but otherwise 75% of those mods are graphics. I mean, one thing that if I was to like go back and update and add more, I would obviously just change the ground texture because I think that's taken away from it, but also the level of detail, like the distance stuff. Some snaps like this one, like you look at this off in the distance, that looks pretty good if you ask me, but at the same time, I mean, I feel like I could add a little bit more that kind of like make the distance a little bit better, but I'm not going to complain. I think this looks really good. I challenged myself personally where it's like, what can I do to enhance the graphics as much as possible and add a bunch of stuff? I mean, I did pretty good. You got like some static mesh improvements. I don't know if the banners have always moved, but they're definitely swaying. Like the grass, the way it's flowing in the wind a little bit. It's not just all static. The wall textures, the ground textures. Like this looks good to me, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what's most important is if it looks good to you, you know? 'Cause you're the one who's playing it. Oh, dude, I forgot I added these even. Look at that. The artsmanship there. Whoever made that. I forgot who all these mods were. It's been so long, but wow, good job. I mean that right there, like let me back up. Like you look at that right there and you kind of like you see that picture on Google and stuff that's the main character or whatever just standing off, like the protagonist standing off on that cliff, and then there's just like the clouds around the mountains. Like that to me is accurate. That's lore accurate. You know what I mean? Like that's so cool. get another look at some other load screens. I mean, like, look at the load screen. That is so cool. Now, I believe there is mods out there that you can enhance the planets or, like, the moons of, I guess, Tamriel. But all in all, my gosh, this is beautiful. Like, look at that night sky. Look at the clouds. Like, oh, dude, the lighting. Like I said, bro, you just picture yourself sitting here, just drinking a cup of coffee, listening to the sounds, not doing anything. So I changed the time. I waited a little bit. Get a look at what dawn looks like a little bit as the sun comes up. We're going to be right up on the mountainside. I think it's going to be pretty, about perfect to see what it's going to look like when it gets to be daytime out. You know, when that sun's coming up and stuff. Now, I will say, and I mean, this is me, just my personal thing, right? Obviously, there's graphic enhancements, stuff like that. But when I first got this game years back, you walk in here, you get that lighting that kind of shines in. It's a little dark in here. This kind of lit it up a little bit. I think it's taken away from the area. I love how dark it was before I had this modded, you know? And I mean, obviously the graphics are here. The graphics do look better. I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying that I think the darker look makes it feel a lot more natural. When you get hit, you actually feel like you're being affected. Weapons just actually feel responsive. Not that the base game didn't, but this is a little bit, I think, more detailed, you know? It's like one of those moments, though, it's just heroic. You just walk up. Again, though, it's a little too light for me. I still, I mean, the scenery is cool. Like, the scenery looks good, but I think before I had the EMBs and the presets and all the graphics and stuff, it was dark in here, and it feels really, really good, but... Oh, look at that, dude. We got a boss bar. I don't even remember adding that. Oh, man, he's got unrelenting force. Oh, that's so cool. I forgot about the boss bar. Oh my gosh, this is wild. One thing I love about Skyrim is they always had the chest. So when you completed the dungeon, you would get the chest. Man, this take me back. Off camera, I'm gonna be like literally going back and playing some Skyrim. I mean, like, look at this, dude. This is so nice. One more look at that. Look at that, dude. That is so cool. It just goes with the whole theme. I don't even remember adding that. It's just there. But honestly, guys, I think that's where I'm going to wrap this up. I mean, like, seriously, this is so cool. And honestly, I'm half tempted to start, like, a side playthrough and just create a series on this because this is unique. I mean, this is so cool. If you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, if you want to see more graphics, mods, Skyrim, whatever it is, let me know down in the comments below. But guys, I mean, take it all in for a second and really kind of just notice this. This is something. But anyways, guys, my name is GoldBolt. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace.